Buy her data. You know these girls these days, you buy them data. Ukawagu is the old data guy. How are you? Today we are going to discuss so much about relationships, and this is a men's platform where you come in and you talk about yourself, you talk about your experiences. Today we are talking about jealousy, respect, and love in a relationship. This is the solid pod whereby you come and talk freely. With me, we have guests that are going to be here, and we are going to talk about jealousy from a man's perspective. If you're a woman out there and you want to air out your perspective, please come and join us. We shall host you, and then you can tell us what is going on. So today we are going to talk about jealousy. All right? We all know jealousy. Women are jealous, men are jealous. But today we are going to come from the perspective of a man. What does it mean for a man to be jealous? And before we start this discussion, let me allow my colleagues here to identify and talk about themselves. And if you want them, please check them out on Instagram, call them out, and ask for their numbers. Please.
Hi, all lovely viewers. I'm called Blue. It's it's a very nice feeling to be at this panel. Today, we're going to talk about how to deal with insecurities. I got you.
Hello, viewers. I'm Tim. So we're going to dive into this topic of jealousy and insecurity. So let's meet in.
All right. Now that they have introduced themselves, let us start. Ladies, what are we going to be doing about relationships? All right. Let's start with you. What is jealousy? What happens to you when you fall in love? Does jealousy come when you're just friends? Let me start with you.
Okay, so personally, to me, I see jealousy. Jealousy is a feeling where it can first of all be brought out by low self-esteem. When someone feels less of themselves. So every time you see the person you're in relationship with is with someone else, you start trying to figure out what the other person is having qualities better than you. So it start making you feel insecure. That's what if I'm taken? Because I see this person as ABC and I don't have that. So low self-esteem can lead to jealousies to start coming. So jealousy purposely is a feeling where someone feels like they're afraid of losing their partner to someone else.
But Whoso you continue. Let me hit you up. Okay. Our God is a jealous.
Hey,
Yeah, too, all right?
Yeah.
Well, we all believe our God is a jealous God. So now what do? Our God tells us and gives us 10 commandments. All right? And that's the relationship that we're having. All right? So if we are going to bring that perspective into a relationship, whereby you meet a girl, let's first start from the point where you meet a girl, you like a girl, you see this girl, and you love this girl, you pursue her. You go on, you text her, you buy her data. You know these girls these days, you buy them data. Ukawagu is the old data guy. You buy them data.
yeah.
You buy them, you send them
Everything.
transport.
Even some you can't say.
And then at this particular point in time, where you feel that this girl is your girl, this girl is your woman, and then you go to somewhere like Legends, where do they like? None of you.
Any other place.
Yes.
Yellow.
So when you reach None of you,
yeah.
and you find your girl
Yeah.
with this young man,
Okay.
what do you feel? What comes in your mind? Is it violence?
To me,
Is it what the heck? Please.
to me, before even we go further than meeting someone before even me meeting them in the bar, I'm even jealous when she's not around, when I don't know where she is. So jealousy to me, I won't even specify it, go further with it. It's natural within me and any other human being. We're all born jealousy, bro. So this is just something that an act just switches it on.
It's like a switch.
Like, yeah, but jealousy is naturally in you. It's not something you can resist.
Eh.
Okay, it's a bit challenging to handle jealousy in a relationship.
All right.
But again, it's very, it's like crucial to come out and address your feelings. To keep this healthy, you show someone that you're jealousy. It's very, 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 very cool to show someone that you're jealousy.
The girls
Because-
like that. The girls like that.
Yeah, it gives this.
They're like a bad boy.
You guys have
Mhm.
noticed that you can't be jealous in every relationship.
Not
You guys notice that there are people who can date you and they don't feel jealous even if they see you with some.
those are very also.
Exactly.
And
There are players that cannot be jealous. They will not feel it.
they don't come on the same table with you guys at that point. Because even just to any girl you're just having even a friendship with, you guys even ain't pushing out. Okay, I come with her here and I see you talking with her like so much, and it's not you who called her here. I feel jealousy, bro. What do you mean? It doesn't need players to feel jealousy. What? Nah, everybody feels jealousy, but this is tight.
I
It's
understand.
within us.
I understand. But the question here is, why would you be jealous with or for your partner who is not yours, or if she has not made you comfortable to trust her? So at this point in time, I'd like to call our CEO, the person who has made this come true, the person who has made this come alive and has built and put fire into this. Would like to call Mr. Solid Point to come in.
You're most welcome, sir. Actually, today you'll allow me to be this side. It's okay. To me, you did have an experience with this jealousy thing, and I've never really taken it in the direction of, the jealousy comes in when you're serious about a relationship. I feel like the jealousy comes in when you're first of all insecure about yourself. Because honestly, you cannot really, Brian, if I know your mind and if I know that you work hard to get me, why should I really be jealous? Because at the end of it all, I know your worth, and definitely you know my worth. So if I'm satisfied with my worth, I really feel like
Exactly. That's what I was talking about. Low self-esteem. It leads to that jealousy.
But you see, without low self-esteem,
relationship doesn't exist. Is that what you're trying to say?
let's break it down, both in the religious way and both out of this way. What causes jealousy? Jealousy is caused by the fact that your partner or whoever you're surrounded with is going out of the norm that you believe they should not be doing, and then they do it. For example, if I did not expect my girlfriend, who I am dating, to be rubber dabbing on a girl, you know how those girls be in the bar? They be there, they scream, they do what? I wouldn't be expecting my girlfriend, who knows that I'm dating you, and you're there dancing with a man. So what happens? I am jealous because you have decided to go out of the book, to go out of the picture, and say that you are going to dance with the man, you're going to touch the man, you're going to go ahead and call the man, you're going to go ahead and text the man and say, he is just a friend. Let us be realistic.
Okay.
Because these days, to me, and I understand.
To me honestly, by the time first of all you're having that kind of thinking that this girl is going to go ahead and start texting this man behind my back, you're already insecure about yourself.
Who makes you insecure? Who makes you insecure?
Then he at least the mass. So if you really know, if you're really full of yourself, why should you be worried of the next?
No, the girl in your relationship should make you secure to prevent the jealous. And we are talking about insecurity and jealousy.
I have a
And you do know that sometimes these girls don't even do any action of jealousy. But sometimes someone is just insecure. A girl can just be on her phone, sitting in the same room. She might be probably chatting with her family members or playing games on her phone. But the man sitting somewhere will be thinking, now she might be texting some other guy.
Which is true.
Yeah, so might not even be texting one.
Why? But why? They make it about insecurity. Insecurity is born and built and put to life when someone actually breathes life into it. What is insecurity? If I come to you and you tell me, hey babe, I don't like it when you talk to this guy, I don't like it when you do this shit, blah 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 blah. That's okay. I have heard, I've listened. All right.
Okay.
What happened? I go and then I'm calling this girl at 1 a.m. Hi, how are you? We are bonding, and we are building insecurity, we are building jealousy. So it starts with the partner. Could be a man.
I'm asking a little question. from what he has shared. So what you're trying to portray is you're asking a woman to build walls for you, like walls that will protect your jealousy. You're asking her to find a shield for you.
To me, honestly, if the lady really, if first of all, I'm going to be satisfied about myself. I know. You see, I first of all have one thing that is ever crossing my mind when it comes to the thing of relationships. Yeah, most people tend to compromise a lot in relationships. I don't know whether it's a trend though, but with the generations that we're in, compromising is really, I feel like compromising has lost it. Compromising was of a different generation altogether, and that the generation that we have now is way not coming from compromising, because before, I'm very sure we have heard stories. Oh, we have grandfathers. We know how they used to do their things in their marriage. It's completely different from now, because now the lady that you're being first of all jealous on, before, a lady used to be a stay-home woman. Yeah, true. She used to be a stay-home woman, and the man is going to do everything probably out there and come back home. You find your woman is home. Definitely, they would have more reasons to be jealous, because if I'm going out to hustle and I'm bringing food on the table at all, why again should I what? Should I find you maybe doing something with someone else? Definitely, I should be having this assumption that, you know what? I'm doing everything for you. So you don't have any reason to be what? To really go out there and do other things.
As a man,
Then nowadays, in these generations that we're in,
yeah.
you're going out to hustle, woman is also going out to hustle. So literally, you first of all need to be full with yourself.
And if I'm to ask you, what do you call a man being full?
That's what I wanted to ask you.
Let me answer that question. Our viewers, to me, I feel like a person who's a man who's jealous is a simp. How do I explain it? It's
Very easy. It's the same. You come again. Same. What's the same?
the simp is someone who, okay, a man who like overpleads for the babe or invests a lot in the babe. So at the end of the day, if at all anything goes wrong, the guy is over falling. You get it? He's begging. Love is not giving everything that you have. You get. And every time you have money in your food, you have to say you cheat. No, I doubt that. So me, it may take of jealousy. If a man is jealous, I think most times men who are jealous are simps. You get it? So they are looking to be loved more. You get? They are seeking for too much or something like that. Me, to give an example, like from my past relationship, I had a woman, and me and that woman were so comfortable with each other because everyone felt like they were complete. You get? But it's at any one point, I think we felt like one was more than the other. That's where jealousy would come in. That's my take in jealous.
We have a lady who was doing this, and okay, I'll be listening to the lady.
The lady.
Just while you take the break, I would want to clarify some things.
Okay.
One, jealousy comes after love. In religion, God loves us and is a jealous God because he loves us. All right? Let us first take that. So before you get jealous, you need to love someone. If you find someone a one-night stand, or
Okay. You're making me accept.
yes,
You're making me accept that jealousy is only after you taking an action of love.
yes,
I'm doubting that. Me, I'm jealous even before that. Because it's natural, bro. Yes, I've even said, bro, like, jealous is natural and really natural. Like, I tell you.
Jealous before even dating someone.
What do you mean? I've never felt that.
first fall in love.
You've not
Our
felt
viewer,
you.
as we come from this break, let us
Let's answer before you take me to the
all right, let's
You've not been in a place with someone and you've liked them. Okay, you're scared now of approaching. Then somebody else does it.
that is low. What do you feel? It's not good that you already like the person. Is that you have to like the person? Maybe falling in love is a definition of its own. But before we have heard of
I'm not love or even jealousy. It is an attachment. You've heard of that of a natural, bro.
we've heard of love at first sight. And this is what you people are talking about today. When you look at someone for the first time as a man, we like to pray. We are in the jungle. We are the lions. We want to go and get that deer. All right, before I get the deer, I see the cheetah coming up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? What the, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and get this cheetah. But before I get this, the deer, before I get the deer, let me first deal with the cheetah or something.
Yeah.
So you have to understand the concept of jealousy. Jealousy does not just boom from nowhere. You need to like the person, whether you love them, whether you are trying to pursue them, or whether you've looked at them as love at first sight. So let us allow that when you look at a girl and you are teming to be jealous, at this particular time you are looking at her as prey. So let there be a cheetah, let there be a hyena, let there be a what, and you're looking at yourself as a very big content.
You're going to be
What-
scared when a woman
Well,
tells you.
Yes.
Your perspective of jealousy, you're true about it. It might be true about his perspective of jealousy.
All right.
Because I have a very different perspective of jealousy.
What's your perspective, bro?
I only get jealous
When you're in a relationship.
when not in a relationship, but
Before.
when I've taken some time in the relationship and I've seen our
Yeah, bro.
No, I can be in a relationship.
Viewers. All right, my viewers, we are coming back after this break and we are coming up with a lady in the house so that this is not a male-dominated
You're gonna be
sphere.
scared.
What we do at Solid Pod, you speak your mind, you say your mind, and you do and act your mind. We are very liberal. Put your chats, give us your comments, and then let us discuss them. Thank you. Give us 5 minutes. Let's come back. We are back and we're on the Solid Pod.
Nice.
We have had just a few minutes of our discussion where we are talking about jealousy and insecurity that is being created by this dilemma of love and relationships. And before we went, I was with my colleagues and we have just been joined by a very beautiful lady next to me called Kismaj. Now, Kismaj is going to dissect the whole insecurity and the whole bit of jealousy, and then you will let us know. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, whatever platform you want. We are here. So, guys, we are starting again. So, we start. Should we start with Kismaji? Should she tell us what she believes? He says that jealousy, Blue says that jealousy comes from
It's natural. It's in the DNA.
natural. And you say jealousy,
Purposely, I would say jealousy is something which is not supposed to be there in a relationship.
you can imagine, yet God was a jealousy God. But now, before we proceed, since you've heard our voices, let us listen to Kismaji. What is jealousy? What do you believe jealousy is? And why do you girls bring jealousy in a relationship? Because 20% of relationships or 90% of the relationships are brought about the jealousy from the girl side, and then the men come in on the lower side because you expect us to. Anyway, let me give Kasimaji, please.
Well, to me, jealousy is a killer,
A killer of joy.
a killer of joy, a big time killer of joy.
Yes, so Kasimaji, you are saying that jealous is a breaker of joy. But jealous comes from me loving you. Your side dish or the person you've met in the bar today, you are not going to be jealous of them, are you?
Jealousy is it is not part of the relationship.
It is out of the
say
relationship.
jealousy is a need for control. It's like you want to start controlling a person.
You want to start controlling
Why would you be jealous?
Yeah, but I have a simple question.
for someone to
Let
be
me first allow him to talk.
relationship.
I have a simple question. An act of jealousy. No, is being like protective an act of jealousy? Protecting you, is it
Being
an act?
protective is an act of jealousy. Why are you being protective?
Well,
Because you wait.
To protect me to an extent.
Wait, am I in a relationship with space?
With some kids.
No, you
guy, listen this question properly. Listen properly. I'm in a relationship with you.
You are in a
In
relationship.
my making,
Much.
with Kasmadi, in my making as a man, I have to protect you. I'm known to free to strangers. Listen, and you are telling me leaving you to go anywhere with your stranger. Alexun.
Okay, listen,
Yes.
Kasimaji.
The kind of protection that you are supposed to give me as my man is having to open the door for me, the car door, that is protection.
This is just like Zeus. See.
That's
Finish. Back how? Like always be there. Like as in I need to move and be the man, you know? But stuff for me at
I'm not restricting you. Maybe thing is here.
Let me ask Kasmadi.
okay.
Because I'm a man. Like, I'm built for
You
this.
understand?
Let me ask Kasmadi. Let me ask Kasmadi. Kasmadi, you've been in a relationship before. And I believe in your relationships that you have been in, you have witnessed a few discrepancies. For example, the man's phone calls in the middle of the night. All right. The text messages are going off at 4 in the morning. All right. You want him over the weekend, is not available, right? What comes in your mind?
Well, would be pleased.
Okay. Now, could be there is someone else. What? How would you treat that? That's not jealousy. Oh Lord, we have another broken heart. We are on solid bed. So we have an act this year. Now I know. It's okay. Now we know. See, guys, that's the point.
What is what she's going to say?
And now we know.
If you feel insecure and you're having all this doubt, then number one, that's not a person for you. Number two, take a walk. It's your
You guys are taking jealousy to a climax level of everything.
You busting your head over. Okay, this person that is having these texts, the calls, the late night calls and stuff.
That's exactly not your person dictating fear.
The feeling that they're not in the same direction with you. What do you know?
it just recognize you're trying to feel jealous and they're doing things that's like you insecure. Get oh, they what the relationship.
You notice that there is something
Okay, easy. I'm sorry. Now, this is going to take us, viewers, to another point. How easy is it for you to get off, like both of you are saying, from a very jealous relationship? All right, where you're saying that will take off when you see these signs, because there's you seeing these signs and you don't believe them.
Now, number one, there are green flags and red flags.
All right,
And then there is a courtship period.
what determines the courtship
A
period?
courtship period is the time
How long should
when
the
you're
courtship
having
period be?
dates. This can be anytime, depending. 2 weeks when you exit. If
Oh, what I got? How you tell us,
So, but I can't eat Obi. Honey, no. It cannot take that long.
Honey, no.
you lick
Okay. I have a sibuk.
Oh, tell us.
I have a
Flags. Okay, the thing that annoys me so much about people and why there's problems in relationships here and there, breakup and stuff, is the absolute ignorance to red. There's this person always said, you see them. No, you're talking about late night calls of me sinking and dying in jealousy. Are they thinking I'm missing so I'm following this guy all around? He's just
From the topic, not diverting from the topic that we are discussing, our viewers. Our viewers, we are talking about how to deal with insecurity and jealousy. So you are saying we have to deal with insecurity and jealousy by looking at the red flags
how would you
and accepting the red flag. All right? So when we accept the red flags, we shall not be jealous. They shall not be insecure.
sticker? Don't make kids the
say this. Listen, I've kissed my. I want to say this even when I've calmed down. Do you believe that me as a person, I've gone through some things at the point I've met you in? I've met a relationship where my girl was maybe endangered by someone who was a stranger. Just because at that time I didn't want to care, I let it be. Right now I have you. I'm seeing someone coming through my space. Listen, well, you guys are trying to tell me if I'm into this, I just have to watch everything flow. It's okay, I have you.
more so jealousy
Listen,
by you.
Like I don't be jealous. I just see everything flowing, your replies and stuff. But I've gone through some things. That's why I go ahead with a staple protecting what I own.
deep for you. Do you love yourself?
Yeah, I do.
Love your
Do you really, really love yourself?
All right, let's hear to one of our participants.
Yeah, Kati, the thing is, if you don't feel complete, then you shouldn't enter a relationship.
That's easy.
If you can't feel like you're complete, like you as yourself, what I feel like Maybe someone is better than you. They compete with such.
Take a sign with someone with a six-pack. Yeah. So you start feeling the insecurity because you had a piece.
Oh, you guys believers. Believers.
As we go from the
Let's eat the conversation. Listen. Believers.
For a second,
Yes.
me and you and I have gone to the club. He's a couple we are, and then I happen. Okay, seriously, sometimes as a lady, I'm gonna be hit on. Maybe I've gone to use the washroom, and then this guy walks up to me and he has to say something else. And I've given him 2 seconds. I'm standing talking to this guy for 2 seconds to know what he has to say to me. And because you're told,
Like, when you're dating someone,
To say, sometimes you might have dropped something when you were going in the backwoods.
How much time do you need to be dead? Reset. Listen, how much time do you need to be dead?
You're so insecure.
Listen, how much time do you have to be
This
dead?
is a very heated conversation, our viewers.
My God.
As you can see, we have Kismaj who have really talked about. Listen. We have our viewers who have really loved this. Please give your questions, because at this particular time, Kismaj says, if you read the red flags, you don't have to be jealous. And
You can read the point. Can't work out for something.
Blue is saying
Something that is
that,
titty.
hey, okay, what we are talking about here is how to deal with insecurity and jealousy. All right. Now, what I have deciphered from this discussion is that, one, you need to see the red flags.
Okay.
Now, when you see
the
these
red
red
flag.
flags, you need to decide that I'm going to move on or leave. But remember,
Yeah.
let us be cognizant of the fact that we are in love. And when we're acknowledging that, the person said, when you are in love, the Englishman said, you go blind. Where are you going? Oh, forget it. We stay in a relationship. And that they come for a break. Listen, let's go for a break. As we go for this break, we are going to come back with a very conclusion.
the people she makes free. You have this law. Exactly. And when we come back, we are going to. But again, you got to go.
oh, if it a break, guys, never go blind. Never.
She's blind. She's already blind. Listen, ask you guys a very simple question. Are you a believer?
Yes,
Do you believe in building something?
yes.
Why do you believe in running away more than building something? How long are you gonna run? For how far are you gonna run away from this?
Some sales are so
Edited this.
Don't ignore the fact that so attack. Don't play with your feeling, but I don't play with my feeling. I'm a believer. I believe in my relationship. I believe in my God. I believe that I can change the fact that she's
There.
Yes.
Does it really mean you have to believe in anything?
This is now we are believing in this.
You're right.
What?
All right, what we are going to do is we are going to take a break.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, we are going to start from where we should have started from. What is love? So what is love? And from love, do you have the right to be jealous? Because our God loved us so much, and He's a jealous God. If I love my partner, Kisamaji, am I supposed to be jealous? If she shows me red flags, am I supposed to run away? Am I supposed to run away? Can I confront?
How long?
Can I confront these red flags? So as we come back, our viewers, leave those comments. Let us know you are on the solid pod, and we are looking forward to seeing you again. And we are back on the solid pods. And today's discussion is security,
Insecurity and jealousy based.
security, and we are talking about jealousy. And as I mentioned, we have Kiss. We decided to call her Kiss, and she has joined us today to discuss this particular topic. And I believe that we are going to decipher why men get jealous, women get jealous, and why we both have insecurities in our relationships. And before we went off, we had decided to ask ourselves, what is love?
because
Blue. I love your nails. They are golden. I think you can all see they are very golden. is. So we first listen to
To me, what I would say, love to me is a very deeper sense. It can only be understood by me who is feeling gay. Okay, let me say it's an unconditional acceptance. You understand? Like, it doesn't have a way go. It doesn't have a starting point. It's something that just flows.
that's what love is.
Yeah, to me, it flows in like it has no roots.
Like we
Yeah, it has no basics.
you just flow.
It just
When
flows.
you look at the woman and you feel like you are in love with her, it flows.
Not you feel like it just flows in. You don't even have to study it. As long as you're with this person, everything you're with them, it's just flowing.
That's love.
To me,
Yeah.
when it's flowing in right. But if I'm with you, the energy is not matching up, then hi, hello, okay, how are you? Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Tim.
I first of all like how he said it, because me personally, I also see love as being something that is not so common. The way I would feel for, let me say, Kiss, if I feel for her, I can't have the same feeling again for someone the same way. That wouldn't be love. So I would go with what he has said. That would be love to me.
But kiss, you know.
Guys, I did think about Kiss. I was just giving that name.
You don't feel like you are in love with the kiss.
No, that's not what I said. I was giving the whole like this girl Kiss it. I was just
Yes, it may have been the
Well, in my view, if you tell me to define love, I would say love has no definite definition. You can't define love, or rather, you can feel love. And as a feeling is something that is very hard to explain because it's coming from in, like you feel it, you can't explain it, but you can express it.
Very good. All right. That brings me to another question before we continue to our discussion of jealousy and insecurity. When you talk about love, there are 5 love languages. We have touch, and normally girls like words of affirmation, or they like gifting. And men, you like physical touch. Yeah, physical touch. So I want to understand deeply, for what love brings to the table, breathes into the jealousy and breathes into the insecurity, which our very dear good friend Kiss does not agree with.
I don't agree with too.
And I would love to hear from Kiss first.
All right, let's agree. Let's hear from Kiss.
Well, for me, I would say, I love you. I feel you. Yes, I do. It's coming from inside, deep inside me. I do not want you to, because if you're being jealous, you're doubting. No, but if you're being jealous of the things that I might do around you or something or anything with another person or something, you're doubting me. Start the trust. Trusting me. I said I love you.
Oh, okay. Before I see you as a Bible
Being
question.
jealous.
But with trust comes with you making me trust you. Do you have something to say about that?
Anyway, what I would say, for this point, I would go with what you're saying. Number one, trust is not a word. Trust is action. I don't allow someone to tell me that, trust me, you need to trust me. I need to see trust. Okay? But however, what she is saying, you don't need to go into a relationship and fall in love when you can sense that person is going to make you insecure. And this,
Because they
you can you can notice these red flags, or if you still don't even notice these red flags, the first 1, 2, 3 times you meet, be able to express yourself. Don't try to appear a superhero. Don't try to appear like you're not human. Tell them, me, I have a challenge. I'm insecure.
Blue, what do you have?
Minor point is going very high when you talked about the word trust. Bro, me something I don't feel does not exist. Something I can act, I don't believe in it.
Bro, Mel, listen, I've never felt trust. Love me. I never felt trust. Like, I can't feel like I trust. Let me ask, I just acting. Okay, I'm serious. I just why I open just you. Before I open listen. No, listen. Before I open it, let us try to understand it. Because you have a border guy, right?
Uh-huh.
You have a border guy that you call in the morning and say, can you come and pick me up?
Sure credentials, just I know he will have to come for the visit.
Isn't that trust?
That is This is an issue.
Let me ask you.
That is
You being in a relationship.
That is trust here.
Oh, guys, come on, relax. So my point here being, define for us.
Trust. Okay, before I define trust, why I'm saying no to trust. I can't stand on trust to be my fuel for a relationship. It's very weak for me.
All right.
Because my trust, I don't feel it. I'm going back to my point. Me, I don't feel it.
I give us. Yes, sir.
Do you feel? I'm asking a question. Speak. Okay, so asking a question. Do you feel love? Do you feel it? Do you feel angry? Do you feel jealous? You feel that?
Yes. But me, I don't feel just. If anything comes around trust,
It is.
Have someone else
Listen,
in the podcast.
just trust. Listen, everything about trust, I just act it. I be like, hey man, this guy, okay. But I don't feel that thing. It's like, I can't really about shit. It's kept full relationship for
All right, guys, we are saying, let us listen to.
So now I see the problem with Blue. You know Blue has a problem. He said earlier, he said he has a problem with jealousy, like it's part of him. Now, if you can see such a person, that's what I was telling you. Most men who are jealous are simps.
Yeah.
He can't trust.
I'm getting to agree with.
Overly jet.
Is guys, before I give the mic to our keys, I want to understand. And I'm going to take a second to decipher what we are talking about. We are talking about love, and with love comes with jealousy, and with jealousy comes with trust. Now, if I have a girlfriend, all right, is you are my girlfriend. You are going out to the normal bars in Kampala, Legends, where you are looking. You see, she's a very beautiful girl. Very, very beautiful girl. You are. I am there and I'm home waiting for Kiss, but Kiss is at Legends and you are not kissing, but you are there with these other men. You are dancing.
With the bottles, with the shisha, with the loud music. Why are you going straight to other men?
Because those are other men.
There's a lot to the bar.
Because they do buy that drink.
Excuse
What-
you.
what- oh,
I cannot buy me drinks.
Okay.
You mean to tell me I cannot buy me drinks?
All right. You're getting yourself the drinks. You're getting yourself.
Exactly. So it's the loud music, it's the drinks, and it's the shisha. It's what comes with just the crowd and stuff.
Tell us.
Mine gone secure. That's why you might so at the bar. Definitely, man.
Okay.
That's all.
I am your boyfriend,
Yeah.
and I would like to know what love is to you. What is love?
Love is simple. Feel it, express it to me.
Can I have a for you? Can I have a breeze? What you're trying to say, like, embarrassing. What you're trying to say?
Express me and express it. I have a friend. They buy cars. They buy what?
That is
So
the expression part of it.
Also, you're getting what I'm trying. What I'm trying to give you is, if you feel like this person you're getting jealous, she's going into a bar and is having drinks with someone. At the first point, I want you to have it in mind. When you met this person, they were independent. They have a life they were living. They have some groups of friends. So right now you have got them. Why do you want them to start breaking up with these people that she used to know before? You are trying to control their life. Bro, why are you trying to tell them who to buy them drink? More. Put up your You don't need to be get out and feel like I feel like speaking. You don't need to be jealous. All right, listen, relax, let him speak.
Listen,
Are you done?
listen, yeah, it's okay, Blue. Listen, my Blue. Why are you trying to dodge the part of you being a man on this stand?
No, okay, let's say very between a woman.
no, listen, big.
You guy, I don't care whoever is in your territories. What I'm caring about is what I'm sharing with you.
Because listen,
Bro, your friends at the end of the tunnel ain't coming back home with you, ain't escorting you for your dreams, ain't here with you to build whatever we are building with you. Listen,
But
I
you
met
agree.
them before I met you.
they're gonna support you, right?
I met them before I met you.
all right.
It's not the fact. Okay, you met me before you met me, but after this,
But let's listen to the girl.
Blue, hold up a minute. Okay, like you mean to tell me because I've met you, because I've come into your life, we have a thing going. They should cut off everybody. And
no, I'm not saying that.
And then those moments, still soppy. And then now in those moments where because I'm with you, yes, we are together, but we're not going to be together 24/7. In those moments when I'm with those people, why should it then be a problem?
Just for some. I'm asking you this. Please accept me to act as a man in a relationship, please. Accept me, do my for that.
Controlling. Right. See, this, let me say something. Let me say something. And before I call on to our viewers in the background to say something, and I would like to call on to one person, but I'm going to say something. Yes. Before Mr. Morris leaves, I would want him to say one or two words.
Yeah.
One, let us not deviate from the topic that we are having. All right? We are talking about love, we are talking about insecurity, and we are talking about jealousy. Yeah. And upon us deciding and discussing and deciphering this, there is a love component that has to come through this. Whether it is through, okay, the ladies in the life we are coming through love the lavish life. They love the cars. You go pick her up and drop her home. She loves you. You go, you do this, they love you. All right. But our question is, how do men deal with this kind of jealousy that the women are bringing on the table for men? And as we wind up, we are going to come to a point where we're going to ask, how do men deal with the jealousy that the women are bringing on the table? So women, you know you have your man, you know he's yours. Why do you go on and continue to talk, text, meet, and do all these other things with these other men that create the jealousy, that create the insecurity? Why do you do that? As relax, as we come to the men, who I will ask the same question. Why would the men go and do vice versa? Seek out the women, because the show is we have limited pair. So please.
Well, in my point of view, I will say, it all starts with how you basically how you.
We are closing the show. Don't start another show. How I treat you.
Yeah, basically. Because the thing is, for me to have time to text another person, for me to have time to make day for another person that ain't you, that means something is lacking. Something is not coming right. And so maybe I want to fetch it. I want to feel it. I want to get it from someone else.
So it's okay for you to go and look for that.
And
guys,
and if that happens, and if that happens, I would say mostly now I want to be in a position where I can speak for the man. Now I would say, as a man, if that has happened, why are you thinking in jealousy? Oh, on.
All right, I have one person before we close the show. Let us listen from Ewan Morris or Isaac, who is going to talk to us about jealousy, and then they're going to say something. Please.
As Jack prepares to say something,
Yes.
I was wanting to tell us something. As women, don't make me feel like I want to accept that women are failing to adjust. But if you're coming into my space, I have ego, I have standards. Right?
If I feel like or mtu goro kogera naye ari unworthy, like according to the standard of people are ball with,
What you flexing another about? Adjust. Come to the class I want you to be into. Right? This is for the good of us.
So there is no woman that is going to not to appreciate class. You're not going to pick me from the gutter, bring me up there, and I don't see it and I don't appreciate it. No. So see, is she giving me in snaps that I'm going to do like I need to steal tires?
What you ask, you are trying to ask us like, how can we deal with this? One thing I would find to deal with this, number one, women's needs are too many. Number one. Number two, check it within yourself before you enter the relationship. You can hire a boy.
Exactly.
And then sadly, this thing is brought by a men pretend in the beginning of the relationship to be class VA and get their class D.
As it goes,
So a lady gets
she realizes,
and then she's not looking for class X that it was pretended.
and then that's why I'm going to now start to feel insecure because she's trying to.
She has really known now you're so B class you pretended to be.
Are way low. You pretended to be high now.
I'm going to put it to the public. Yeah. Our discussion today, as we close this meeting, as we close this discussion, we are talking about jealousy and insecurity in relationships. And allow me to give it to the public, to give us their own opinion. What is love? What is insecurity? Do you need to be in love to be insecure? Do you need to be in love to be jealous? All right. This is what we've been discussing. And I'm going to start with Mr. Ivan. Do you have something to say? Ivan?
Yes, Mr. Brian.
How would you answer that condition where jealousy came in?
When you love a girl and you find her in a bar, or you're in love with this girl, and how would you feel? Is that jealousy?
It's natural to feel jealousy. It's very natural. Like, but I'm going to oppose Casey on that, because if you really love your man and your man says, I'm not okay with you being in that bar, then you're supposed to be home.
Can we clap? Can we clap? I was now. Well, let him speak. Let him speak.
No.
Let him speak.
No.
Let him speak.
He's done, okay?
No, if he's down,
Wait.
As a wise man, he's a man.
So I should sink in sorrow. I should be sad all my life because I met you and I'm trying to love you. I should die. I should sink. I should be sorrowful all my life. But Ati, nothing because I love you.
By the time you decide to be in that relationship, you're ready for all the adjustments sorted.
But very good. I'm going to compromise, but not on literally everything. I'm going, okay, if you found me, I'm a party person, I am going to compromise. I'm going to cut it down. But I'm not going to stop completely.
calm down. Now you speak.
You're not ready to be in a bar past midnight and it takes a man to be at home waiting for you to come back.
That I agree. Maybe we are going to cut down on that. We are going to just cut it down. We are going to stop it completely.
What you're trying to do now
It's just
is trying to be cut your score or cut your cloth to your size. All right. There is what women should do and what women should not do. So at this point in time, we are talking about jealousy, insecurity, and how we can deal with it as men and women. And now we are going to talk to Maurice.
Always trust it. Always.
Pardon?
Trust.
Yes. With trust.
Where's trust in all?
just trust
Because it's
your partner.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because
Most
you guys
of
what?
you.
So if I trust you,
Yes.
because of what you have told me and what you have depicted of yourself, and then I come and then I find what you have told me and you have depicted something else, is that trust?
Like that will be betrayal.
If you so that's why even you assure me that you're down for me, then I don't have to find you and then I doubt what I see in that.
Exactly. You love yourself first. Love yourself first. That's what he's trying to say. As if an insecure person is one that does not put them. Before you fall in love, before you're giving love to me, Naveen,
Make it your love full package.
your full package, love yourself. This has I bring all the love over to me. Right? And if you love me, you're going to be able to trust me.
Man,
I'm going to, okay, say I want to go out and party and you are tired. You had a stressful day at work. I understand, baby, yeah? You need to rest and stuff, but I want to go out with my girlies. It's okay. Baby, you can go.
And then I come, I fight with the mallet, I've noticed.
What do you think? You see, insecure. What do you think about? I think they are not to the part.
Pip, relax. As we close, we have Mr. Isaac. Let him say something.
As Mr. Isaac is preparing, me what I was saying, if you feel you are too emotionally weak, love is not for you. Love has changed. It's no longer like for our grandparents. The generation has changed.
You handle your ego.
God, you not love them.
You are not terrorists. Isaac, again, please come and take the seat.
All right. Yeah. I think at the beginning of everything, you should lay your what you come with and what the other party comes with as well. Okay. If you're insecure about certain things, and then the other party says, I'm outgoing. I'll be chilling with boys. 90% of my friends are guys. Then you shouldn't have a reason to be jealous.
Also, I have to say something. In an event that such has been said right in the beginning, and you know quite well that I cannot stand a partner that has more of guy friends than girlfriends. You understand me? That in the beginning already to you, if you're like that, is a red flag. And honey, run.
A simple
Yeah, then why would you buy a kid and date the pussy? Stick.
Say some. Say some.
A simple question. Are you perfect?
No.
I'm king. Let me ask my question to the end, please.
Oh, you listen to her.
No.
Listen to her.
We aren't perfect, right? So how are we sinking perfection? How are we sinking trust into people that are imperfect?
You want to answer that?
Listen. I'm finishing my question.
All right.
How can we not be perfect? And I'm asking for trust to fuel this. Yet I'm already not perfect. Me, I'm asking, let's mend this. Because we're already not perfect. Let's mend this. Instead of believing in trust, let's mend this
Then the
from the falls, from the ups, from the everything.
I think we are running out of time, but it's very, very crucial that we are discussing this. Let's hear from Ivan.
So, I'm going to add to his point. We should all agree we are all human beings. We all make mistakes. And there are temptations.
Yeah, right.
Because God said, if you don't want to be tempted by something, don't go there. Because in verse, it's where you're going to find men.
And you see, skip you to that day. Where you're going to find everything that is going to tempt you to do what you look. The summer. Go to.
Yeah, thinking about the champagne, the loud music, like I said. Yes. What do you like? Yes, you want to enjoy. I haven't.
All right. Calm down, guys.
Of my life.
Calm down, darling. We are listening to Boris. Yes.
Before you look for perfection, before you look for who is going to lie to you, who is not going to lie to you, you have to like my imperfection. You did. No one is perfect.
No one is perfect. But
No
as
one
in you're
is
going to
perfect.
accommodate
we
me.
have been asked. We have been
You have
asked.
to
The man
accommodate
has
your
said no one is
partner.
perfect. Before you look for perfection in me, bro, you're not going to get it. If we are going to relate, if we are going to be something, you have to know my weaknesses.
And then you be like,
It's called accommodation. Accommodate me, I accommodate you.
Then trust is little fuel for that.
thank you.
Trust is little fuel.
So that what we are talking about, you break everything is okay. At a poll to feel and this thing and put trust. When we do this poll, as we come to the end of this discussion and this podcast, I would like us to understand when we do this poll, do we need perfectionists or we don't? Do we need trust in our relationships? We are going to come up with these questions and we are going to put them on the Solid podcast, and then you will decide. You give your views, all right? All right? Yeah. Let us understand, when you are in a relationship, what do you have to do? Do you have to be faithful? Because personally, I do not understand what they have been talking about. I don't understand what now been talking about. Because all I know is one. When you love someone, they should love you back. Whether you are in a pathway you are, whether you are not perfect, they should understand. If I do not want to cheer, if my girl right now told me tonight that leave the podcast because Kiss is on the podcast, you won't sin. That's down. That's last love. Because that will conspire. As we conclude, that will culminate into jealousy. It will culminate into very, very many things. And there are very many questions that we from the panel would like to ask our viewers, and our viewers would like to ask us, and then we can close the night. It's been very good to have you today. We have our very big sponsor. It's called Ivan from Solid Pods. He would come up here. Please, Ivan, please come from the background and say hi, and then you can start from there. Please.
I only have one question for Kiss.
Yes, Claire.
Do you use dusk or not?
You do believe in trust?
It's done.
She does not believe in trust.
We sign up.
Oh, good. We meet tomorrow. We meet the next day. The guns in Kampala.